Here we go again with another great game in chess history, and back on Nimzovich. So we've got Nimzovich versus Capablanca, and this is one of those great example games because when you look at my system and see how Nimzovich was doing everything, we're thinking, he knows what he's doing. My system. Like, it's systematic. It's got to work. Well, Capablanca, it's as if he read and mastered everything Nimzovich said, and it is as if Nimzovich himself forgot everything that he wrote in this great game. So, let's jump right in with this Caro-Kann. We have the advanced variation, and white plays a bit of a sideline here. Now, modern theory recommends, after taking, doing this little queen a5 check. Regardless of how he blocks, you go queen a6, forcing the queens off the board, or eventually they get traded, where black's going to play e6 and c5, and you have a fixed French defense pawn structure where we've gotten rid of the light square bishop outside of the chain. It's supposed to be completely fine for black. But in this game, black elected to play e6 here, knight c3, queen b6, all reasonable stuff. You're still getting a French type position, except he's keeping the queens on the board. Well, possibly more chances. So c5. And again, a note by Raymond Keene, Grandmaster, who says 7 queen a6 was definitely a possibility to be considered here. So after captures, let's get some development, hit the f2 pawn. No other reasonable square for the knight. All making sense so far. Now we're going to end up having a pair of knights versus a knight and bishop in this closed position. Now, well, semi-open. A1, g6. He's forcing white to go all out if he wants to do this, and white obliges with g4. This creates permanent weaknesses. Better is the more flexible bishop f2, because without that bishop, no dice. h5. And after this next move, white is openly admitting that something has gone terribly wrong with g5. Now it becomes a positional grind, what Capablanca was definitely known for. Pins. We're going to pile up on the C file, making sure there's no tricks, no problems. And that's what's great about looking at these games, because Capablanca may have not used the best move order, but he gets to the ideal plan just playing wait and see with his opponent. And depending upon time controls and a number of different factors, if the rule within games is if you can do it in 10 moves or do it in 2 and reach the same position, you want to do it in 10 because it's giving your opponent more options to deviate, which will be worse. So rook e2. And just continuing, steady stream of pressure. And white's just admitting that he's okay with a draw here. Queen h3, potentially eyeing some sort of sacrifice or some nonsense. King g7. Getting more of a grip on the position. Knight f5. And after this, he's completely okay with giving up the h-pawn here. Bad things. Bad things. So queen f3. King g6. No more h-pawn to worry about. And it is a side note if queen takes h5. The simple rook takes f4 looks pretty good. Maybe rook h8 first. So after rook ed2, rook e4, and now doubling laterally. And this is the first really clean positional game, which didn't require any real sacrifices. This is more in the style of modern games, where Capablanca just completely overworks Nimzovich. Yet again, as I've stated before, using his own principles. So, that's a nice positional game to change up the pace a little bit.